Hi, so this is a tutorial on how to belt high notes. And high as in like anywhere in the 5th octave, really, I think is high. So I noticed a lot of people have trouble belting, and I realized that the reason is because they're using their throat instead of their diaphragm. And if you use your throat, you really can't project. That's probably something I learned in cheerleading. You know, all those days afterwards when my throat really hurt and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? You know? So the technique I've developed is one that like helps you use your diaphragm, which I discovered when I was younger. I discovered a way, well, I guess not discovered, that makes me sound like a scientist. I realized that the way I taught myself to scream, you know, when I'd be tickled, because yeah, you scream when you get tickled, or when I'm running away from someone chasing me, you know, playing a game, I would scream in a way that didn't hurt my throat, because, you know, my body naturally, you know, doesn't want to hurt itself. So I noticed that, you know, since my body's in motion during all those things, you know, being tickled or running away, I'm naturally using my diaphragm instead of my throat. So, you know, being tickled, that's a pretty high note. When being chasing someone or being chased, stop chasing me, you know, that's pretty high too. And it's not hurting my throat because I'm using my diaphragm. So the technique I developed that forces you to use your diaphragm is called the jump. And I use this in my warm-up song, Party by Demi Lovato, which I have a video of here. So, if you just jump, the note comes out of you easier. So if you just try it, you know, because it makes you use your diaphragm instead of standing here using your throat cracking like, I can't really do it. But, so the song Party, on the start of the chorus goes, it won't be long. Or I think that's a little higher. But if you can see, by both jumping and raising my hands up, jumping forces out the note. Raising hands up opens up whatever this all is, so the note can come out. And you can really just hit the note smooth. I don't have vibrato or anything, but if you did, I'm sure you could hear the vibrato with it too. In my early teens, I did this by accident and didn't realize, you know, what I was doing. It's just like within the past year or two that I actually like realized that it's this using your body in motion that helps me, you know, get the note out. Now, that's like not really that high of a note, but for like really high belting notes, such as in Problem by Ariana Grande, she's high soprano. It's hard. It's harder. I have to use a different technique for that because it's just exponentially high. So the technique I use for that, this is technique number 2, is just having a really strong head voice. Instead of like using your chest voice, which I kind of did for my last example, you know, that'd be too strenuous to hit a really high note. So everyone knows the high part of Problem. She starts, head in the clouds, got no weight on my. And then, you know, what you do is high. So what you do is just use your falsetto for it. Not like this, shoulders, because that's really light. It doesn't sound like the rest of what you just sang. But say, shoulders. And that's not my chest voice. That's just a really projected, with my diaphragm, head voice. So just try singing the whole line in your falsetto. And I don't sound good right now because I'm not warmed up or anything. I'm just singing off whatever. So if you try singing the whole line in falsetto, you'll see how easy it is to get to the high note, or easier if you practice. Okay, so head in the clouds, got no weight on my shoulders. And it doesn't sound like good, but you hit the note at least, and it was strong and there, and you didn't crack. But then, you know, you can't just do that for the song if you're singing it. So what you do is you start with your chest voice for the line, and then switch over to this technique. So it goes, head in the clouds, got no weight on my shoulders. I should be wiser and realize that I've got. Sorry, my voice is like not good at all. It's like really scratchy. But anyway, so after singing that, my throat doesn't hurt, and I hit notes. I mean, not well this time, but if you like saw me like actually sing it. Anyway, so I hope that helps you belt high notes. So let's go over the 2 techniques again. So the first one is the jump for notes such as E5, you know. Ah! You know, it pushes the note out. And the second one is really strong head voice. Ah! Or like, ah! Ah! You know, just strong head voice. So, try that out and see how it works.